There's a war happening inside you. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. And you may not even realize it, but it shapes every word you speak, every choice you make, every silence you keep. Two wolves are fighting inside you. One of them wants peace, the other wants power. And only one will win. In a small village nestled between mountains and trees, a young boy sat by the fire with his grandfather. The boy's eyes burned with frustration. He had just returned from the village square, where he had been mocked and pushed by others. His fists clenched. "I hate them," he muttered. "I want to hurt them the way they hurt me." The grandfather looked at him quietly, then said, "There is a battle happening inside you, just as it happens in all of us." The boy raised his eyebrows. "A battle?" "Yes," the old man said, "between two wolves. One is anger, envy, greed, resentment, ego. The other is peace, kindness, love, humility, forgiveness." The boy fell silent, staring into the fire. A battle inside. He could feel both wolves already growling beneath his chest. The fire crackled gently between them, its glow painting their faces in flickering orange. The boy finally asked, "Which one wins?" The grandfather's eyes did not move from the flame. He answered simply, "The one you feed." The boy stayed quiet, but the words echoed inside his mind. Feed. What does that mean? That night, he lay in bed, hearing the whispers of both wolves, one telling him to hate, the other reminding him of his mother's warm hug. One urging revenge, the other whispering calm. He turned over, restless, and realized he had a choice, a dangerous one, because each thought, each word, each reaction was food. The next morning, he watched his little sister trip and fall. She cried, holding her knee. He felt two voices rise. One told him, "Ignore her. She's weak. You have more important things to do." The other said, "Help her. She needs you. Be kind." For a moment, he hesitated. Then he reached down, helped her up, and wiped her tears. As he did, something shifted inside. Not much, but enough to feel it. A quiet growl faded. A soft breath rose. The wolf of peace had eaten. Days passed. The boy noticed the wolves more and more. In arguments, in jealousy, in laughter, in silence. He saw how easily the dark wolf fed, how quickly anger devoured the little good he felt. But he also began to catch himself, to pause, to breathe before speaking. One evening, a boy who had mocked him before walked past. For a second, the dark wolf stood tall inside him. But he smiled instead, not for the other boy, but for himself. He had chosen. The grandfather watched quietly over the weeks. He saw the boy's posture change, his words soften, his gaze deepen. One evening, he asked, "How are your wolves?" The boy smiled faintly. "They're both still there," he said, "but the one I feed listens to me now. The other growls, but stays hungry." The Grandfather nodded. That's how it works. You'll never silence them completely. But you can choose who sits closer to the fire. The boy understood. Peace was not the absence of darkness. It was the decision to walk with light. Years later, that boy became a father. One night, after his son came home angry from school, he saw the same fire in his boy's eyes, the same clenched fists, the same confusion. He sat down, lit a candle between them, and said gently, "There is a battle happening inside you." The boy blinked, curious. Two wolves, one of rage, one of peace. They fight every day. And you get to choose which one eats. The son leaned closer to the flame, and the story began again.